Good morning, guys. Today we are in Paksay and we're heading to a place called Champasak. The province that we're in is called Champasak, but the town that we're going to is 30 kilometers away and it's also called Champasak. It's also called Champasak. And we're going there because they have these old ruins that are as old, if not older, than Angkor Wat, which is like roughly 1,000 years old. They're supposed to be really beautiful and they're supposed to be not nearly as expensive as Angkor Wat. So we're going to go check it out. It's already quite late in the day, it's like 12 o'clock, so we've got to pack the bike up, get the road. It's only 30 k's, but as you know by now, that can take longer than expected. Before I do hit the road, or before I do pack up the bike, we just went to the police station in Paksay and extended our visas, and it cost £1 per day that you extended. So we extended for 30 days, it cost us 600,000 kip, which is like £30. And it was like a 5-minute process. You walk up, she gives you a form, you fill it in, you give her the money, you give her your passport, and you come back in 3 days. I've never done a visa run or a border run or a visa extension in my life that was that easy. In South Africa, we had to do stuff online and make an appointment and fill out forms and pay like 2,000 Rand, which is like just over £100. And then it took like a month almost to get our decision. So this was ridiculously easy. So yeah, if you are trying to do your visa, come to Paksay, stay at Yummy, have a banging curry, and go police station. It'll cost you £30, and there you go. It's all done. So yeah, now we can stay in the country for an extra month. We might even do it next month. So we're going to be here 2 months at least, possibly 3 months in Laos, because Laos is really sick. But yeah, I'm just going to pack the bike up now and just get ready to go. So the place we've been staying at is called Yummy, and it is 60,000 per person, which is about £3 a night, which is for us super expensive, but if you're just traveling for a little bit, it's not that expensive. Comes with breakfast, and the food is banging, like banging Indian curries. The guy who owns it is from Mumbai. He moved here a couple of years ago and opened this place, and the food is actually unreal. It's a bit more pricey than what you pay on Dondet. You pay about like 30,000 for a curry and rice, 32,000, it's like £1.50, £1.60 for a curry and rice, but it's worth it. It's so banging. The curry's massive, the tofu in the curry and all the veggies. I think we had a chana masala and a matar paneer last night, and it was just banging. So yeah, if you're in Paksay, come down to the Yummy Indian place, stay the night, but definitely have the food. Okay, I'm gonna pack up the bike now, which is going to be rough in the sun because it's super hot today, and then we're going to hit the road. All packed and ready to go. Just got to find Lucy and then we can hit the road. It's all groovy, right? Get out of the city. It's not really a city. It's absolutely not a city compared to Ho Chi Minh or compared to Phnom Penh. This is a quiet little town. But yeah, it's quite nice. It's a groovy little spot. We have broken down again. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I'm gonna just take the chain cover off and see what's happening because it's just buggered. My bloody hands already. Just a little bit. Oh, it's enough. Who needs a chain guard anyway? So it turns out with this bike, we need to change the oil every 500 to 600 kilometers, which is nothing. So we just did the loop and we've done 550 Ks and now we need some more oil. I don't understand why this is super loose. Anybody who knows about this crap, please message me. This ring is super loose. The chain definitely needs to be tighter. That's super loose, but this ring is super loose. It's actually like, feels like it's gonna come off. It's super hot as well. So yeah, I'm gonna walk down the road and find some oil. And then I'll come back and put it in. I got a new bottle of oil. It was Ha Sip Pan, which is 50,000 kips, which is £2.50. £2.50 is not too bad. I'm going to change it out and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to be working. I am so covered in crap from taking apart this chain guard. And then we're going to have to stop at the mechanics and I'm going to have to pull the wheel back as well. Don't have tools. Okay, so we managed to push it down to this mechanics just down the road. It's in a pretty good spot, don't get me wrong, but I am just pretty over having to fix the bike every 5 minutes. The guy has taken a new cylinder block off the wall with a piston inside it and everything and said, you need this one. So now he's busy taking apart my whole engine and I'm not super happy about it, but what can you do? He's gonna fix it for us. I wonder how much it's gonna be. I asked him, Tao Dai, how much? And he looked around at his family and they had a big laugh. So I have a feeling this isn't gonna be the cheapest fix, but we literally don't have another option. So we're just gonna chill until they fixed it. And until they have, we're just gonna look at these pretty mountains and hang around and see if we can find a cold drink. Although there is nothing around here, so I don't think we will. We're only 5 kilometers from the place we were trying to get to as well. The bloody thing just fell apart. So the guys have taken this plate off. And I think that's the timing belt there. But I have absolutely no idea. I am way in over my head over here. I'm so glad we found this, guys. The whole bloody thing's off. I would be so screwed if I had to do this myself. We have located part of the problem. The piston, the head of the piston, is completely cracked and split open. So we're gonna need a new one. It's still really hot. So yeah, we're gonna need a new one and hopefully be out of here soon. I'm so dirty and sweaty and just ready to throw this motorbike in the Mekong. So ready to throw the bike in the river. Everything is in pieces. The whole engine has been taken apart. I'd be so scared to do this myself or put it back together. Look at the bugger. That's my engine in lots and lots of parts on the floor. There's my new piston getting set up and ready. This is ridiculous. I feel like this happens once a week. Okay, the bike is fixed. It cost us Ha Sen Pan, which is 500,000 kip, which is about £25, which is an absolute, well, it's a lot of money, isn't it? But what can you do? We needed it fixed. To be fair, they put a whole new piston, the housing around the piston, they sorted a lot of stuff out. So let's see if the bike actually rides nicely. We've only got 5Ks, we'll be there in a minute. A couple of kilometers down the road, and we're supposed to go and see some temples today and do some groovy stuff. But it's just turned into a day of fixing the bike and trying to find an affordable place to stay. So we just stopped for some food with a banging view. That's a pretty awesome view. Have some food, and food's only 50p. So I think the rooms are going to be more expensive here, but it is going to be way more affordable to eat, which is good because it means I can eat a lot. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do. I just know that the bike is running better than it ever has. And I look so dirty right now. I've got grease all over my face, in my hair, dirt all over my stuff and my hands. But yeah, we try to find a spot to stay, and I need a cool shower or a jump in the river. So we're just a few minutes up the road from where we last broke down, and behind me is the Royal Palace of Champasak. Now it don't look that royal, does it? Because it was unfinished and abandoned. In 1975, right, there was a civil war in Laos, and the king, the last king of Laos, he surrendered the throne to the Pathet of Laos, I believe it's pronounced, who abolished the monarchy in favour of a Marxist, Leninist government. And ever since then, Laos has been a communist place. So since 1975, it's been communist. The royal family that built this house they were running the country, or their family was in charge of Laos from 1904 to 1975. And I'm pretty sure the French left in 1904. So when the French left, the king and his family came and took over, and they were in power until 1975. Now, there's palaces like this. Yeah, there's palaces like that all over Laos, okay? We saw one this morning in Pak Se. It looked a lot more grand than this. But basically, they were building it in 1975. They lost the throne. They abandoned all of this, and now this is owned by Champasak district and the Lao people. Well, I've just seen some people in there. I think maybe someone's squatting in there. How would a squat rave in that be? Squat party in the mountains, in the old royal palace. So the guys here, or the guys across the street, they're telling me come back tomorrow morning, and maybe you can speak to the guy and he'll let you in and have a little wander around. I think someone's just sort of staying there and taking care of it. It looks like if they had finished it, it would have been the most crazy looking house. They've got like, there's a lake sort of behind it. You can't really see it in the camera. The lake is right there behind the house. So I imagine it would have been a pretty crazy holiday spot. But I can see the guy standing on the veranda now, so I want to try and go in. So I've just got the guy, he's coming over to the gate. I'm going to see, maybe we can slap him a 10 and he'll let us walk around. I don't think if you're usually allowed to go in there or like have a tour, but I really want to check it out. So let's see if he lets us. This super cool guy has let us in, hasn't even charged us, he's just going to let us take a walk around. So this place is super cool. It doesn't look like tourists are usually allowed in. And it's a squatter's paradise. I was just saying, imagine a squat party in here. This place is mad. It's so crazy, because imagine what it would have looked like if they finished it. It would have just been beautiful. It's starting to get dark now, but the tiles are, wow, the doors are all done beautifully. Those are some crazy looking doors. They've obviously been put in. And the floor tiles are stunning as well. So this has been done, but nothing else has been finished. Check. Stairs are all bare, the walls are all bare, and inside is all bare as well. This is the creepiest place. We're literally walking around an overthrown king's unfinished palace. This is some weird, creepy vibes I'm getting in here. But this place is huge, man. We're going up these stairs now. Yo, the view in the garden's ridiculous. Huh? Yeah, people have been having lots of fun with spray paint, hey? The amount of floor space up here is epic. And there are bits of it that are falling down. Look at the view. That would have been the view from the window. Had the king ever got to live here? Madness. Yeah, look, there's little bits of it here that are definitely falling apart. It's all reinforced concrete, but feels a bit sketchy walking on it. You can almost feel it flex. There's another bit over there that's just been, I mean, that bit's gone. That bit's gone. Oh my God, there's more stairs. Okay, we're gonna keep going up. I reckon the sunset from upstairs might be ridiculous. It's about that time. I was worried that it was gonna be too dark by the time we got here. I was also worried that we weren't gonna get, how mad is this? Yeah, there's stairs over here too. This place is absolutely massive. And this would have been another floor. This would have been a big old roof garden. This guy was taking the piss. Who do you reckon paid for this building? Do you know what? That reminds me of a family that I've heard of before in the UK, but I can't put my finger on it. But yeah, this is a mad spot. I think, yo, look at the mountains in the background. Ooh. So like, today has been a bit of a unfortunate day. Well, it started like that anyway. Woke up late, woke up in the city, it was loud, it was super hot. Bike exploded, piston went, chain went loose, ended up covered in grease. Eventually found a cool spot to stay. We've got a little spot on the river. It cost us 70,000 a night, which is like £3.50 between two people, 175. No, oh mate, I can't do the maths right now. It's £3.50 between two people, yeah? And now we're standing on the roof of the Royal Palace. I think we're going to spend the rest of the afternoon or evening Gonna watch the sunset here, and yeah, go eat some food, chill, and then tomorrow we're gonna go see the ancient ruins. No idea what they're called. We'll find out. Definitely have it for tomorrow's video. And yeah, it's gonna be groovy. So I'll catch you guys then. Beautiful spot for the sunset.